If you have a problem with me, say it. Be a man, please, man up.
I'm not finished. Calm down now. No need to mention Benin City. Let's not offend anybody. We're a team.
I'd rather hang and watch your presentation.
Okay, so finally the Gbas Gbos is equal. We've now had Gbas Gbos in house 1 and house 2. So it's a balanced equation already. It looks like a balanced equation. So you guys, finally, some venting has been done in Biggie's house. And anyways, there's so much going on. But I mean, before I even say anything, I don't know, but can people beg Biggie to help them reduce the AC? Because it looks like these housemates are freezing in that house. It looks like they are freezing, and all these things they are doing. Maybe it's even, maybe it's not even just about the things that are being said. Maybe it's about the comforts, everything in the house. You guys, so much has been going on. Welcome, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't. We're talking about Big Brother show as usual. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, if there is anybody that is very difficult to work with in that house, I would say Chi Chi is one of them. I mean, literally seeing how how Adekunle was trying so hard to keep his cool, to talk calmly, to engage in that conversation. I could feel that, oh my god, this guy was trying too hard. But it's all good. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna be giving you the full gist as usual. Welcome to Personality Highlights. So guys, these guys, you already know that Biggie has a task with them. They're supposed to be performing that task on Friday, and for some reason in this season, we are beginning to notice that it looks like it's not going to be the everyday arena games. I mean, I think there's a reason why this is happening. For some reason, I'm going to say that the Big Brother show this season is not getting the real traction that it used to have because of the lots of economical, political crisis going on in Nigeria. But anyways, the show is still blending and going in deeply. So I feel like there's just too much tension in the house. Just like I think they're feeling the vibe we're feeling outside too, because there's so much tension in Nigeria at the moment. So there's so much tension in the house. The guys in the house 2 have been rehearsing. I mean, guys, these guys did not even sleep at all. They did not blink. They have been rehearsing just to see how they can, come up with their nice beats, their drama and all that. I mean, a little glimpse into what they were doing, like I felt like these guys were really working hard. And this is their first task. They don't want to win their wager. They don't want to miss out from whatever. So I think there's just too many energy that these guys are pouring into their task. So they were doing their normal practice as usual before this fight between Chi Chi and Adekunle started. And it had to do with Chi Chi speaking about trying to perform her part of the drama or the song or whatever they were performing, and talking about coming from Edo. And then Adekunle made a remark and then talked about something they had discussed about previously, and that was what triggered Chi Chi. So basically, Chi Chi's anger is she feels that Adekunle has a problem with her, and she's like, you know what, I want you to tell me what your problem with me is. I want you to, and this guy kept saying, I don't have a problem with you. But then Chi Chi in her mind feels Adekunle has a problem with her. So according to them, something happened before now. They were having this argument as to who can take care of the baby better, the man or the woman. And then according to Chi Chi and Diana, they say a woman is better off to take care of a child than a man. And Adekunle says, you know what, that the problem, the beef he has with Chi Chi was that it wasn't that it wasn't the fact that he did not agree that women can actually take care of men and kids better than the men, but he also felt that he could take care of a child. But Chi Chi was specifically pointing at him that it was more about talking to him directly, that it doesn't look like you can train your kid better than your wife or woman. And so I feel like these guys just have some very funny friction in between that they are not speaking about. So I think this thing that just happened is just helping us know what is actually happening with these people in their heads, in their little heads. So anyways, the fight started with Chi Chi and Adekunle, talking, exchanging like having loud conversations, and then the Gbas Gbos moved from Adekunle and Chi Chi to Sheggz and Doyin. And that was the most shocking part of the whole story, because I I felt like how now Doyin has been saying she's chilling and vibing with Sheggz. So for some reason, I feel like the triangles will play out and the fights are beginning to get explained in some type of way. So for some reason, Sheggz felt like Chi Chi was being attacked and he wanted to be that person that was standing up for her. That he felt like he didn't want her to be alone. So it looks like all the other housemates are kind of, not getting so attached to Chi Chi, maybe because they feel she's a drama queen. So Sheggz was more about protecting Chi, whether she was right or wrong. He didn't care about that part. He was more interested in saying, you know what, back off, man. And then it was more like Doyin was coming from the angle of Chi Chi, you two, you have problem. You fought with this person, you fought with this person. So it's more like defender defenders war, like the real fight extended to the people that were defending them. So but anyways, at the end of the day, we actually noticed that Adekunle and I mean the head of house, Elo's swag was he really tried. He was really trying to keep everybody calm. He actually had to force he actually tried so much to get Kichichi off that mood. Actually made them apologize to themselves, so it looks like they're all good. For Doyin and Sheggz, I think they also settled their own right in the room. But then it was just me looking at how Sheggz was really taking the whole thing seriously. That was where I had to look at him like, Sheggz, are you sure that is this Chichi matter that is doing you, or is it because Adekunle is eyeing Bella? This Sheggz guy should just tell us the truth, because I really personally do not feel that the way, because he has been overreacting. I mean, when I looked at how he had walked out on the conversations when they were having conversations, I mean, he'd be like, Bella, you know what, emotional intelligence, can you just walk out to me? He said that he did that again when they were apologizing, and it was more like he's taking the beef more personal than even the Chi Chi. So me, in my head, I'm like, it's not the Chi Chi matter that is doing Sheggz. It's the fact that he's seeing Adekunle as a threat to his woman, Bella. I said so, and I know what I'm saying. You guys, if you're following that gist, if you're following that fight, if you know what's up with that gist, let us know what you think. I personally feel that Sheggz has beef with Adekunle because, I mean, you guys notice that Adekunle has been barging into Bella and Sheggz. I mean, can you guys remember when, Adekunle literally walked up to Bella to ask if he smelled good? Like, guys, who does that? So it's more like this guy is he's already trying to set some boundaries, like, come guy, just know your stand, don't come close to me. I just feel like the vibes is just him trying to express himself that he's not cool with Adekunle.
Please, when you calm down, please come back.
But I don't know why I think Adekunle is a cool guy. I don't know why she's actually like making this a big topic, but it's okay. Maybe she's just that person that feels that people kind of judge her a lot, and so maybe she's just trying to be very defensive, and maybe that's why we're seeing this part of her. But anyways, guys, this is not the only thing I want to talk about. I really want to share about the diary session that happened with these guys earlier in the day previously. So you guys know that the level 2 housemates have actually had their diary session, but then I really enjoyed the diary session of this level 1 housemates because I was seeing a lot of sincerity from them. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, apart from the crazy people who literally, I mean, one of the questions Biggie has asked is, how do you feel about this other housemates and other people from the other house, and all that, level 1, level 2, how do you feel about them? And we've been hearing things. People like Shamsia is like, you know what, they're all crazy. And then Biggie had to ask, is it in a positive way or a negative way? And she said in a positive way. So people like Elo Square reiterated that. They said, you know what, I think they are the fire and we are the chilled water. So there's just that conversation that it looks like these guys are more aggressive and confrontational. Even Doyin has also said the same thing, that she's left-handed and she actually had an altercation with one of Doyin actually said that she also had an altercation with one of she didn't really mention the person's name, maybe she doesn't know the name, but we'll probably get to find out later. So it's more like they're already seeing this other housemates as the ones who have the fire. Meanwhile, it's also mysteriously the same thing that this other level 2 housemates are feeling about the level 1. So we actually saw that Biggie asking them questions. The question was, what are your chances of winning? We saw Sheggz be very diplomatic. You know what, I think I can't say anything about that yet because it's like 50-50 chance. Adekunle had the same vibe, and I was like, okay, these guys are really being very, very, very diplomatic, and I think I still like that because I think they are kind of authentic. And I don't know who else has noticed that for this year's prediction, like it is very difficult to know who the Big Brother, like who the winner of Big Brother season 7 is going to be at this time. I mean, you guys, this we're already entering the 5th day. I mean, it's almost getting to a week, and we don't even know who is likely to take home the trophy. Like seriously, guys, in the Shine Your Eye season, within 2 days, why that wild card thing, no wild card thing, when the parent and the white money thing already started with the beef, mini beef, we already knew white money was going to win. But with this level up, it is a totally different game, and I think I understand the psychology behind what the Big Brother team actually did this time. I mean, I think I also like the fact that they changed like the two different houses, so it's more like it's not a, we're seeing all of them in their different houses in their strengths, so it's even easier to see this housemate, but it's actually very difficult to say, you know what, I would like this person to win over this person. I mean, I don't know, but they have very strong personalities for this year. It's going to be a tough war. But anyways, let's get to talking about the diary session. So the diary session with Diana, I think I liked that diary session. She was very, very it wasn't easy communicating English as a French woman, but she's doing well anyway. So she actually explained how she came, and she said she even told what's her name, Amaka, to keep a bed space for her, that they were surprised that they thought they were going to be seeing themselves in the house and all that, and then Biggie played the stunt on them. I like that part. Elo Swag reiterated same thing, like he's expectant to see them. Chi Chi was nice, but people like Doyin were just straight up, you know what, these guys are from the trenches, and I like the fact that we're here. People like Sheggz still remember that there's a fine girl like Beauty. I'm like, guy, take kinds you make groove, change out for you. But it's just been very interesting watching this guys. And one of the things that I've also noticed is the fact that we're definitely might see friction from house A, like level 1 and level 2. I'm definitely expecting to see friction very soon, because this guy is the first time you're just trying to be nice, cuddling. The next time I don't think it's going to come that cheap. I know there's going to be a friction very soon between these houses. But one of the other diary sessions that I really, really enjoyed was actually Hemi's diary session. Like, when they asked him for his chances of winning and he said 60%, I was like, okay, this guy, no, you are way too humble. Like, we see people like, I mean, we had a lot of people that said 90%, 100%, 1000%, and then just seeing that loyalty in him, just seeing that, that lack of overconfidence in him is, I don't know, but I think I like his truth. I like the fact that he's very original. So many of these housemates will really getting to see them. I mean, somebody like Ella really cracks me up when she was having her diary session. She literally was bullying Biggie in his own house. Hey, Biggie has suffered in this season, sha. But anyway, it's just been interesting. The flow has been cool. Adekunle too. Everybody has just been giving the good vibes. And well, I'm here for it. We still expecting a lot of drama from these guys, and definitely I'll be here to tell you guys what's up on the show for now. See you guys soon.